Hi guys, how are you all doing? So, I do not have any topic for today, but I was learning some new words, so I'm gonna start from there. So, I was learning some expressions like how I can bring those in my life and use them as in my on my day-to-day communications. So, I have write down around 10 words, 5 in pairs. So the first that I have on my plate is the icing on the cake. So the word icing on the cake, that word simply mean like if something is, like say we have done something and that thing, something good happened to us, something is good going on in life, and the second event occurred and that event is also an and cherry on the cake, something an add-on, then we will call icing on the cake. So let's say an example, we are, let's say you're on an examination, you are going for examination, and you were struggling in your English, so you really passed that in your final exams, and apart from that you also pass on icing on the cake, you also passed your mathematics. That was that was also you were struggling with. So icing the cake, something is add on, something good also happened to you, so that is icing on the cake. For my case, learning some I'm learning, and ice on the cake, I'm also starting to teaching to you. Okay, so the second word that I have learned is pulling out all the stops. Okay, pulling out all the stops. So this word is simply mean doing everything to make things done. So let's make it more simpler. Let's say if I'm doing everything to, let's say we are in class project, or let's say we are friends and we are playing cricket, and now each of us from our cricket team want to win. So every one of us is pulling out all the stops to win the match. And if that's not clear, let's move to second example. Let's say me and you are going on a trip, and there's a lot of hurdles, there are a lot of like obstacles in our way to our goal. Then we are pulling out all the stops to reach our goal. So here I am gonna mention a new word that is North Star, that we can replace with our daily word name, daily word daily word that we use goal. So instead of saying we we are pulling out all the odds to reach a goal, we are pulling out all the odds toward our North Star. So if that sounds so fizzy, I think that's a good expression, a good expressions change an alternative you can use. And like third word that we have in our notes, that is a breath of fresh air, a breath of fresh air. So we use this word for something that has changed, or some change or refreshing. So instead of saying I have done, let's say we are in toxic relationship, and we want to change. We want to have a breath of fresh air, or mean we want to change and start new things. Let's say you're working in a company, and you want to have a breath of fresh air. It's mean you want to go out of toxic environment. It could be either you want to go out of building, you want to change the company. So fresh a breath of fresh air. It's mean you want to be refreshing, you want something to change. And the fifth word that I'm not down for you is right of your alley. So for me, I am also a part-time programmer. I do programming. By the way, there's saying that say part-time is nothing. There's no part-timing. This all is a full-time. So I'm a full-time programmer. I also do programming too. So in my programming, I have skills in React and all those website development. So the thing is, right of those are my right of like React and computer, and the CS is right of my alley. It's mean they are my skills. I like to do them. I want to do them. So those are my right. Those are right of my alley. Those are right of my alley. So these are the 5 words that I have picked for you, and I also have 5 more that I would like to share with you. But the thing is, the video is already too long, it's 6 minutes long, and I know many of you want to make it quick, and there's other videos online too that will also provide the content, same content, but the same with better content, valuable contents. So that's okay for me. I'm just uploading these videos to learn myself. So I hope so you are doing all great. I hope so you are all doing great. So thank you for